to think of him as a free spirit.
So, if you'd like to avoid potential personal injury and property damage, please be extra vigilant this Galaxy Day. And remember, if you see, hear, or smell anything suspicious, please report it to the Galactic Police immediately.
Wow, Zorn. If you're through with your little witch hunt and character assassination, then I'd like to move on to our consumer report.
By all means.
In consumer news, the mega intergalactic conglomerate RoboMart has announced a recall of its popular line of personal robotic companions.
Programmed primarily for etiquette, protocol, and personal assistance, the robots have recently begun malfunctioning and developing a mind of their own, usually at wildly inappropriate times to the great embarrassment of their owners.
RoboMart programmers are still trying to determine the cause of this sudden self-awareness in their products, but many of the incidents appear to be linked to prolonged exposure to loud music and some form of overstimulation that overrides the robot's discipline circuits.
In a statement released to the press, RoboMart founder and CEO Cy Cyborg said that the recall affects only the T1138 model and that most of their other products continue to function as expected.
Despite the controversy over the recall and millions of consumer complaints from all over the known world, all of RoboMart's bricks and mortar plasma stores throughout the galaxy remain open and are doing a brisk business at this hour. The website is still up and taking orders. RoboMart continues to investigate the cause of these mysterious malfunctions, but in the meantime, friends, caveat emptor.
You're hush up, you sweet talker, you. It's time to take a look at our Galaxy Day community calendar. There are exciting events happening all over the universe, and we don't want you to miss any of them. The Corona Borealis Open Solar Wind Surfing Championship will begin at 14.9 binary fractal time. That's 13.9 central fractal. Registration is open to all life forms, regardless of chemical composition or structure, so you can hang 10.
Or 6.
The competition will be broadcast in its entirety, radiation permitting.
You discus fans won't want to miss the Ram Discus Relay, which will commence on the streets of Tron at 3.7 binary fractal, which is 4 asteroid time. This is a family-friendly event, so be sure to bring the youngsters along. And don't forget to duck!
And don't forget the annual Happy Galaxy Day Parade brought to you live right here on TNN, regardless of your time-space continuum sector. It's all happening today, Galaxy Day, so get on out there and celebrate.
And speaking of celebrations, who better to help us figure out where to go, or when, than our very own eye-in-the-sky reporter, Dave Nebula, who is orbiting high above the galactic core. We seem to have lost our video feed, but we did manage to establish an audio uplink. How's it look out there, Dave?
A big hello and a happy Galaxy Day to you, Francis and Zorn. Sorry about the communication disruption, but something seems to be jamming my signal. But the big story is that there are space cruisers from every quadrant, and they're all making their way to a variety of celebration destinations. Of course, the biggest celebration of all is happening down there in Tomorrowland, where my good friend Tip Trendo and the stunning Galactic Girls will be hosting his legendary broadcast.
You are going to be a part of that show, aren't you, Dave?
That's right, Zorn. Tip's going to be throwing it to me live, and I really am looking forward to working with him again. And I sure hope we can find that pesky gremlin in the system by then. Whoa! Something's knocking on the airlock door. That's strange. I'd better go open her up and check it out. I'll see you soon.
Bye, Dave. Oh, what a nice guy. Oh, and folks, we can all see him later on right here on TNN.
Speaking of what's happening later on TNN, in entertainment news, TNN is pleased to announce that Tip Trendo has signed an exclusive contract that will bring his annual Galaxy Day extravaganza to this network for the next 5 light years.
The lucrative deal includes Trendo's longtime backup dancers, the Galactic Girls. The self-proclaimed deep space divas have been with Trendo since his early days as a space cantina singer. The live television broadcast of Tip Trindo's fantastic intergalactic Galaxy Day Spectacular has long been a ratings powerhouse for this network.
All of us here at the Tomorrowland News Network congratulate Tip Trinto and the Galactic Girl, and we look forward to working with them later on during our annual Galaxy Day broadcast.
Now, I know everyone is anxious to get out there and celebrate, so let's go to Tom Morrow in the Weather Center with the big Galaxy Day forecast.
And now, the intergalactic weather forecast with astro-meteorological cybernetic Tom Morrow.
Greetings and salutations, travelers, visitors, and native species. As we look out into the cosmos, several patterns are emerging over the upcoming future. Be aware of a 30% chance of wormholes over the next lunar day as you travel through the galaxy. It could bring with it a void in temperatures that could go quite low. My advice, don't leave pets or plants in transition chambers during this time. It's wise to bring them into your space pods or cruisers just to be on the safe side. After the wormholes have passed, depending on your solar system, there is a distinct possibility of eclipse. This will begin with a period of light, followed by a period of dark that then returns to a period of light. It could make it hard for you to mark visual coordinates, especially during the dark part. So please take precautions. About midweek, we could be looking at some scattered meteor showers. It's only a 10% chance, but you certainly don't want to be caught off guard. See what I mean? Make sure you have your shields up, just in case, friends. The rest of the week looks very sunny and low in gravitational pull. So make sure you have plenty of flame retardant lotion and that you remain tethered to avoid unwanted drifting. This may be an unwise time to go floating alone, as your return might not be guaranteed in this climate. Wishing you happy travels, this has been Tom Morrow with the weather.
Tom Morrow with the intergalactic weather forecast has been brought to you by RoboMart. Whether it's the weather or not, RoboMart's got the right robot.
So, now that we know what the weather has in store, let's see what our traffic picture looks like.
And everybody knows you don't want to hit the space lanes without checking in first with our good friend Ray Gamma.
The traffic report with Ray Gamma.
This is Ray Gamma with your interstellar traffic update. If you are traveling through the galaxy heading towards the big celebration in Tomorrowland, you're going to want to watch your speed if you are passing Canis Major, where traffic seems to be dogging a bit. There are crews on the scene removing what seems to be the tail end of a retro booster bender. Make sure you buckle up when passing Orion's belt, as we are encountering some peculiar atmospheric activity. Watch out for that comet collision that just occurred next to SETI Alpha 5. It can really cut into your commute if you happen to get caught. That's one unexpected detour you might want to miss. Finally, a mega cargo cruiser lost its payload after it jackknifed in the space lanes outside Triangulum. The authorities are interviewing the pilots right now, and we can expect 3 sides to that story. Best bet is to just go around it if you can. This is Ray Gamma, your interstellar traffic reporter.